This podcast is free. Sit back and relax. This podcast is free. I ain't paying for that. This podcast is free. It's Derek and Steven picking topics out of a hat. I ain't paying for that. And now your hosts, Derek and Steven.
And there we go.
Derek and Steven.
Caught
Here
it.
we go. There we go.
Barely
I think
caught
we're
it,
good.
but I
Technical difficulties.
Did catch it.
8 minutes. If you could just only see this studio setup we have, it's quite amazing.
Oh, we should.
I mean,
I
got
s-
sound, iPad, got crap over here, 3 cameras.
I don't
mics.
have anything for the iPhone, but we could do like and just plug it into one of those ports. But I actually don't have an iPhone.
Just take the picture and shoot it to me.
Oh, that's right. I don't even need to shoot you anything because I preloaded
Yeah, I know.
everything.
Technology. at
We
its
are
finest.
live. We are here. It is a new year.
Merry New Year.
Merry New Year.
Merry New Year. Oh, yeah, let's take a
Hopefully,
crap.
we'll see Bear here
My
shortly.
glove because it's cold outside.
It is. It is a
Frickin'
whopping, 37 degrees here in the deep south. And that may not sound cold to you.
But it's damn cold.
It's cold
It's
to
damn
us,
cold. Is that what it
for
is?
sure.
Yeah, 37. Yeah, you got it.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I was playing some video games last night. Talked to these guys, and they're in Ohio or wherever the hell they're at. And one's Washington. Oh, you don't know what cold is until you have 18,000 feet of snow at your front door in Herefordshire. And I'm like, bruh, I don't live in that year round. So it's like, yeah,
No,
when it
it's-
drops below 40, it's damn cold down here.
Yeah, we're not prepared for it.
No.
I have one jacket that is proper. I'm not. Otherwise, it's like this. It's like light stuff. Where
Oh, I know.
I'm not ready. But
Oh, I have a pair of thermals that work really well.
do you do? I don't have
Yeah.
thermals.
Oh no, I always have a pair of thermals.
No, I
Gets-
don't have
my
any
legs will get
thermals.
cold, crap like that. But I had a nice pea coat too, though. I got that when I was working at the shipyard.
I do
'Cause
have
it was cold on
a
water.
pea coat. It's just a little too fancy. It makes me look like Sting. It's a little like
I mean, there's
the
worse things
collar's
it
a
could be.
little like
Fluffy.
well, but yeah, like a little like naturally popped, and it's just the way it's cut, and you kind of just look a little.
You know, when I bought the pea coat, we got it at the mall or whatever. It was
Yeah.
on some sale or something like that. And I never had one, and I was like, yeah, no, that one looks good. And then I looked up like pea coats because, like, me, I get online, I'm like, well, what kind of pea coats are out there? So I'm looking at the pea coats, and I think I came across you could get a Ralph Lauren pea coat for $3,500 or something.
Oh
like that.
yeah,
And
like
I was
from
just like, and don't get me wrong, it looked nice, but I was like, $3,500. Good Lord, that's just
and
for
then
a
you could
coat.
probably get into the because now there's that whole thing of there will be the high end, which is obvious in its high endity.
Yeah,
Ralph Lauren, Versace, whatever. But then you get into oh, well, you didn't know about the guys in Portland that have been making pea coats from the beginning.
yeah.
They're $500, but you can, they'll never, they're
Yeah.
flame retardant. That's what
The
that's,
fireman's jacket.
Yeah,
Yeah,
then
I
it,
get it.
I've seen it with denim recently. And I don't know why, because I don't shop for denim. I've given Google no reason to shoot me. Like high end Baroque denim content, like stuff that's like way out of my price range. I would never spend $250 for a pair of jeans. I don't care if it would last
Yeah,
forever.
they're
like
not gonna last forever. They're just not.
well, that's what they're claiming with a lot of that stuff is
It's like
this is
chainmail or
real
something like that.
Well, but I think it is different denim than we're used to,
Oh, well,
especially with the
I
strip.
wouldn't know what that is.
Again, yeah, I don't.
Now, these have lasted a while, like the stretchy jeans things. I've been
Yeah,
with
no,
those
I
for a
like
while.
my $10 jeans.
Yeah,
We were in when we were in Utah. They actually had a Levi.
jeans.
Yeah, they did. I was in heaven. Jeans everywhere,
Mm.
and it was like every tourist that comes through is my size, and they buy that size, and it was everything else was small, medium, and extra large. And I was just like, I even asked the girl, I was like, y'all, I hate to be that guy. Do y'all keep any in the back? She's like, no. And I was like, literally no larges. She's like, yeah, that just,
Oh, that sucks.
yeah. Because I
I
was
hate
like,
when people do that.
I mean,
Like the warehouse is the store now.
pretty much.
Yeah,
But
That's where it is everywhere.
I did see some stuff I liked, but definitely wasn't able to get anything because we're all larges. and they just buy all that shit up.
Do you ever wonder about that when you go to clothing places and you're looking for your size and they never have your size, but they got all these other ones, like an abundance of, like if I'm looking for jeans, they've got an abundance of 32s. Like who the hell has, what man has a waist of a frickin' 30, first of all? Or a 32, or a
32,
28,
33.
yeah, or whatever it is, or 32, 34,
Yeah.
you know. And I'm like, why do you have 18 of those, but you don't have a 36, 30, or a 38, or 34, or maybe that should clue you in that the people that are actually looking for things have already bought them all, and you've got an
Scarcity.
abundance of the crap that nobody buys.
Scarcity, I guess.
I'm sorry, it just really annoys the piss out of me. Because it's every time, like, I want an extra large shirt. Oh, I'm sorry, we only have small and extra small. And I'm like,
Yeah.
whatever. Shit pisses me
Oh
off.
man. But yeah, even with these, I thought it was hilarious because they're the Sam's jeans. They're
that
only in even sizes. There is no odd sizes. It's 30, 32, 34, 36, 38.
These are 35s.
I wear a 33. And so, of course, I'm like, shit, man, seriously? But then I thought about it, I was like, they probably compensate for it because they know.
Yeah, something like that.
You know, so it works. But yeah, technically, I was like, of course, the one time.
But I can get 4 pair of these, same exact size, same exact color,
Yeah.
and they all fit different.
Oh. I've been
One's
lucky
a
with
little
these.
tighter than the
I
other.
keep
One's a
stacks of them over there,
know,
like
yeah,
literally
hey.
unopened. Just like when this one goes down, pull the next pair.
little. That's something to be said for the Steve Jobs thing. You know,
We got 1 viewer, 2 views. Somebody
came in and came out.
or you came in. No, I think that other
Does that
view was
count?
always going
Let's
to be
see. If I
you
hit play,
pausing.
what does it do? If I hit, does it take me to the live? I don't know.
You got to hit live.
Oh, hit live. Oh, hey, look there. There we go. It only says 1 watching. Still.
But also,
It may pick
you know,
up
it
in a
takes a second for
yeah,
it to
for
show up.
update and all that crap.
But at least the connection's still.
Is it good?
Yeah.
I always pause it because I just use it for comments. That's all I'm looking at. I don't really care about anything else.
But no, we don't have.
So what's on the agenda tonight, Stephen?
Well, it is the new year. We
Oh,
hope that
here we
everybody
go.
that will see this
The new year.
had a good new year.
Well, some people didn't.
Well, I was going to get to that. But
Oh, okay.
I was actually like, what did you do for the new year?
What did we do for the
Did
new
y'all go
year?
out? Did y'all do a party?
No and no. We went. Oh, we went to Missy and Ricky's and had a little chicken for dinner or whatever, and then played a couple card games, and we left there like 10:30.
Oh,
Like 11 o'clock, I think at the latest, because I was like, there's that window when nobody's on the road. They're either
good
where
point.
they're at, and like I don't want to be driving right before midnight or right after midnight, because then you get the drunkards that look, I
Yeah.
got to make it to the next party in a hurry, you know. So it was that whole thing, but no, it was low key.
And then you went home for the actual midnight.
Yeah.
Pacha.
I can't remember what we did. We might have watched just like
I was with the old people.
the show or
It
something.
was fun.
Oh, where were you?
Hollywood.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay.
Hollywood.
Rock's Casino.
And some old people. I actually thought about it while I was there. I was like, I was going to shoot him a text because I was thinking like he's probably running. You know, they had to have something upstairs. The casino always has the New Year's Eve party on the floor, and then the party upstairs, either that you pay for or that it's for the what do you call it? The players, the card holders.
Yeah.
And I was betting that he had some screens and whatever going on upstairs. And I was going to shoot him a text, but then I also thought, like, I don't want to bug him on New Year's Eve if he is,
Right.
you know, partying or something. I was like, I don't want to bug him. But, yeah, I thought about it.
Yeah.
It was an old people fantastic time.
Well, you know,
But you know what?
you're not a spring chicken anymore.
I'm not. I'm not.
That's
My
funny.
life is flashing for my eyes.
That's what happens.
It was quiet, which was nice. We were out of there and that's because I went and got food with my comp. I was home by 1:30, which is for me on New Year's Eve.
That's pretty early.
That's pretty early, and I don't know if you noticed it, but it's been like 10 years. This is the first time it's been nice on New Year's Eve.
I didn't notice it.
It's always either like pouring rain or like you're gonna die fog. Like
Oh.
every time. It's usually rain. But like when it's not, it's just like so foggy. You like have to drive
I
like 20
didn't
miles
even
an hour.
notice.
It was clear and beautiful the whole night, and I was so happy about it. 'cause
Maybe that means it's something good for the New Year's coming.
that's what I took it as.
Hey, there we go.
I'm taking it all as a sign that it's going to be a good year. Like, and that as leading into the next part, as you said, it did not start off so great
No, not for some folks.
for a lot of folks.
Yeah.
And
I have issues with that. Well, some of that whole thing.
either way, it's just like, come on, man. It's just a horrible way to start the year.
Yeah.
Multiple things happening in multiple different places. Here's the weird one, and it's not that weird. It's weird to us because it happened to me and Rachel. So, like I said, played the gig. Oh, by the way, before we get too far, I have to remind myself to do that. I've got images for some of this stuff. So we played the gig. And I got my food. I came home. I texted her, and I was like, I'm on my way home. And she's like, well, I'll probably wake up when you get home while you eat, and then just go back to sleep. And we did. She chatted with me while I ate my whatever I had, burger.
Mm-hmm.
And we pulled up YouTube. And I just, like we always do, like when you come in the house, something's always on playing on live stream.
Mm-hmm.
So I pulled up I pulled up YouTube, and I saw that it's a channel called EarthCam, and they put stuff up all over the place. Oh, wrong photo.
Dun, dun, dun. It's still loaded up over there.
Oh, did I not? Oh, well, come on now.
Technical difficulties once again.
Yeah, I don't know what I did. I thought I had it.
Queued up.
I thought, but it's in the slot, which I don't.
It's been a minute.
It has been a minute, and that, to be honest with you, I think that's
Can you
what.
just delete that one over there? Like, is there like a get rid of? We're working on figuring it out. Now I'm interested to see the picture because I can't see it on that itty bitty screen.
Well, yeah, now I feel stupid.
Well, there it is.
Okay.
All right, now you got it.
right.
There we go.
That's what it is, and it has been.
All right,
a
let's
minute.
see.
So yeah, so I pulled up EarthCam, and this is not what we saw. This is what I pulled up tonight to give you an idea. This is the intersection that we saw, and you can see they have the construction barricade up.
Uh-huh.
That is like the shots on the news.
Uh-huh.
That's from that.
Yeah,
angle.
yeah.
So this was
was gonna ask
this was a full
Can you do
hour and a
picture in picture.
oh
Does that work on here?
yeah, this is a full hour
look
and a
at that.
half early. But we
Oh.
were just watching, and we were laughing like you would. Oh, look at that person. They're drunk. Ha, ha, ha.
Yeah.
Big group of dumbasses goes by. And you're like, they're
Oh, yeah.
probably bugging the shit. We were having a great time. She, literally just sat up while I was eating and then went back to sleep. And, 30 minutes later, about an hour before that happened, I turned it off and came back here. Got online, probably thought you were going to be up or something. And just did. And then literally, we got up next day and I was,
Oh, so y'all were literally watching the news camera, the footage before it happened.
an hour before it happened.
Oh, wow, that's
and
kinda-
I was
that's
so
kinda weird.
I was so thankful
That's kinda
that we
weird.
did not see it, because that. would've
Well,
been
I don't.
awful.
You would have just saw like the car going through.
Yeah,
and
but I'm
you
just.
wouldn't
But then we would have
probably saw
known.
it. Oh,
after the-
there's all that's on film somewhere.
Yeah.
It's just not out.
So
I don't
want
want to watch
it.
that,
Was
though.
so. It was so creepy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what I have to do. So yeah, we got lucky that we didn't have to like see the prequel to the tragedy. But yeah, we were,
yeah.
and it was so weird. And I talked to this weekend, so we were in Destin,
I'll be there tomorrow.
which, by the way,
Tomorrow morning.
man, y'all got crap weather. Destin was so not showing up on the screen. Oh, so pretty. Like, it was perfect.
Oh, y'all
Destin.
played over there.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
okay.
over at AJ's all weekend.
Oh, okay.
And Matt gets this little place. You have to drive 20 minutes away to Panama City.
Picture in picture.
20 minutes away to Panama City, but we had this view. I don't think I have, I don't have a better shot, like where it was brighter. But it was such a nice day. It was so pretty. And I text her and I was like, how's the weather over there? And she's like, it's overcast. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. People were in the pool.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah, I looked down. I was like, "It's not cold." She's like, It was
That's
crazy,
funny.
but yeah, we had really nice weather over there. I always get so
Congested?
or cottonmouthy when I do this.
Oh, I don't know. Quit talking so much.
You talk.
I don't know what to talk about. I was going to tell you, so the whole event down on Bourbon Street and that whole bit, I had a little bit of qualms about. I get it. They got to reopen quick. It's businesses. I understand.
People
It's
gotta pay
people's
the bills.
livelihood. Yeah, I get it. But it's like I guess they had it shut down for a day. You know.
Nick told me all about it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Like, did it ruin everything? Like, shift everybody's schedule. And,
yeah, of course he was like, yeah, I understand why. He's like,
right. Nobody's
the bank
bitching
doesn't-
about it.
The bank doesn't care, you know.
Right.
But he said that first day, because Nick, I asked Nick, I was like, wait a minute, I don't know why it didn't occur to me. I was like, wait a minute, how close was that to where he's like, Steven, that was right where that happened. Like, it ended up right by his door.
Yeah.
And our friend plays down there. And so I was talking to him, and he said when they came back, there were like literal, like not National Guard, but regular military, like fully strapped. He said it was like, now granted, he said it was the safest you ever felt down there.
Right.
But obviously it was
A
really
little weird. Yeah.
He was in Houston that night playing.
Oh, for New Year's Eve?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, oh man, because I was like, that was my first thing. I was
I mean,
like,
he could have got shot.
I
I had two people from over this way. One person got shot, and the other one, I think, got hit by the truck or whatever.
yeah, you're
From
right. One
the-
of them
yeah.
from over here
Yeah.
did get hit, but yeah, he was gone thankfully. And then when he said with the day they went back, he said it was just like something.
Yeah, my
like
nephew's
that.
down there a lot, and I text him when
Yeah.
I heard about it the next day. And
Yeah.
and his sister lives down there,
Yeah,
and I was like, hey, he's like, everybody's all right. I'm like, all right, cool. That's just
it's crazy. And then the truck thing,
it blew up.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy. And it was funny because
I still haven't done a lot of research on any of that stuff yet, but
Nick, after the first night was over, said he stayed up and did a lot of looking into that. Because I noticed from the footage, it looked a little cinematic to me when it went off. Like
Oh, the bomb.
the actual explosion looked very cinematic, almost fake.
Oh.
And then he told me, he looked it up. He said, yeah, the guy had put to aid in setting the battery off, he had put fireworks in the car. Because when the car went off, it literally, like, I saw like fireworks style spark, like, and I was like,
oh.
that's not real. And then he come to find out, apparently the guy had put fireworks in the car.
That's very premeditated. Like, that's a little
Well, that's a
over the-
whole
I don't
nother,
know.
and I don't know really anything about. I know he was on TV at one point. He was on one of those reality TV shows.
Oh, really?
Yeah, one
Interesting.
about like where they had pairs of military dudes competing for, like professional military guys.
Interesting.
So that's
Who
all I
knows?
really know about it.
Who knows?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
but again, a crazy way to start off
yeah.
the year.
Yeah, I just kind of felt bad for everybody.
Today went smooth, thankfully.
What's today?
Certification day.
Oh. Yeah, you gotta hit me up to what's happening because I didn't know what was going on.
Well, I mean,
It's not on the list.
I just mean in general.
Oh,
Today.
I was like, Happy New Year.
It's odd that we now have to say that. Like, I hope January 6th
Oh,
goes,
certification day.
goes smooth.
Ah, it'll be
So that
fun.
went smooth. No problems there. I mean, other than the problems in general.
Yeah.
I can't even watch the news at this point.
I haven't seen a lot of the little political things I normally get in my social feed have been subdued. I don't know if that's an algorithm thing that they're just trying to like, whoa, hold up there, or they're just there's just not that much going on at the moment, which is kind of nice to be quite honest.
Well,
Take a break, everybody.
true, but also globally, it seems like it's in that is that the swing. It quiets here, and then everything else kind of like, oh well, the prime minister resigned of Canada, and
Right.
Syria fell, and it's
Right.
like that's all like on fire,
Right.
but ours gets quiet,
Yeah.
and then that all gets quiet, and
Or
then-
is it just everything's on fire and you'd have a moment to know what else is on fire? other
oh,
than
everything's
your-
been
yeah.
on fire.
That's what I'm saying.
That is
That's
because
where I would
I've
go.
noticed that's the question that the older people pose a lot, and they'll say that, and it's like, oh no, it's just you get it all real time. That's
Right.
it. It's not worse. It's no worse. And I will argue this till the day I die because I've heard smarter people than me talk about it, and I do believe it. It's no worse than it ever was. It's just literally, you see it
Right.
in a millisecond. It's
Yeah.
there.
It's there.
You
Then
know.
it's gone.
You would have never known about it.
Right.
You would have never known about it in the '90s. The stuff we didn't know. That was
No,
going
like if it wasn't on TV or in the paper,
on.
you know.
You ever heard of the Falkland Island War? It's like Britain against some shitty South American country.
It sounds familiar.
It was like a very small, like more of a skirmish than
Skirmish.
a war, but it is literally classified as a war. I had never heard of that, and that happened when we were kids. And that just shows, like back then, it's like if you didn't see it on, like literally,
Yeah.
what was it called, the nightly news, like
Yeah.
ABC
5:30
nightly,
ABC Tonight or whatever it was.
you didn't know, and I didn't know about it.
With,
I was
uh,
like, wait, what is all this?
ABC Tonight with Peter Jennings.
Yeah, Peter Jennings. All,
My grandmother had the hots for Peter Jennings.
I think they all did.
She hated the other guy that was like Peter Jennings, but not Peter Jennings. He had a little bit of a fro. His name was like Sam Donaldson. Or
Sam
something.
Donaldson.
Yeah, she was like, he's an alien. He looks all funny. And I just remember her saying
Sam
that.
Donaldson.
And it was always
But
fun.
yeah, we didn't know if it didn't
No.
happen on that, you didn't know.
No.
And now,
Nor did you
get-
care.
All it has to do is a small shooting can take place in a small city in another country, and you'll get an alert.
Right.
You know, so yeah, I'd still argue it's like no, it's the same. It's just
Yeah. You know about it now.
we know. You now have the
Access to all that.
you now have the burden of knowledge. But
To be unburdened by what has been.
oop, what is that?
That's how far back the
it's-
feed
that's
is.
how dang. That's that
It
is
seems
some
slow.
Well, it says the connection's excellent, and
Oh, well,
it
that's
hadn't
good.
moved. I have
That's
we were talking about that we hope that the year starts off better. I have a stack of $20 worth of $2 bills that I got
Oh.
as a tip.
That's interesting.
on-
Oh, you need to check all the serial numbers.
Really?
Yeah, like sometimes the $2 bill's worth $50.
They're really new,
Well, you
like
just,
super crisp new.
it still could be old.
Oh, I'll check them. But yeah, I have
There's
a 20.
I follow on Instagram. It's like the coin channel or whatever
Yeah.
it is, and the dude talks about like, hey, if you get this coin with this little arrow on it, you can, get a quarter that's worth $35. Put it on eBay and sell it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't believe people still buy all that stuff, but apparently that's a thing.
Oh, collecting wise, yeah,
Yeah.
it is, and some of that stuff really is worth like, or if you get one that's got a mistake.
Yeah.
Oh, then
Yeah, well, so my parents have a small coin collection,
yeah.
and my dad was telling me he went through it. And he thinks what did he say he was up to? What he's figured out, what
Yeah,
he's got
roughly.
is like up to $5,000 in some coins or whatever.
That's cool.
And I'm like, how about that?
I feel bad. My dad lost it in the hurricane, but he had a suitcase from my grandpa that had it was full of money. I don't mean
Yeah,
it literally there was like 5 or 6 stacks of $1 bills. I guess that would be 100, but they were in like blue, red, silver ink. I think they were like special edition,
Oh yeah.
whatever.
Well, some notes are silver notes. I'm trying to remember this now, like because you were on a gold standard. And
Yeah,
At
yeah,
a certain
yeah.
point in time, we're on a silver standard.
Yeah.
And the note, the whatever it was, changed or something.
Yeah.
Something like that.
He had a bunch of those types of stuff because I saw it, and he had stacks of like pre-rolled coins, and it was all like $50 and dollars. So I'm assuming they were
Like he
probably-
lost it in water type deal. Or-
yeah, or I don't know. I just know that he lost all that when the house flooded. Obviously, maybe the coins not, but all the paper money.
was it the house that was over this way?
Yeah.
It flooded over here.
No, I'm sorry. The one in Bioview where he used to live.
Oh, okay.
At the time they lived in Bioview.
Okay.
And he had all kind. It was a bunch of cool. There was a vintage pocket watch in there that now that I'm into watches, I can only imagine like what was it?
Yeah.
What was it? Some kind of like Cartier? But back then when I was a kid, I saw it. And I was
Tissot.
like, this is dumb. Like what's with the stack of blue dollar bills?
I like catching that guy on. It always pops up when I get on YouTube Reels. It always pops up the little Asian guy with his little thing on his head. And he like takes apart the
Love it.
completely demolished Rolex that he goes
Love
through,
it.
and he puts it all in like it's like a 2-minute video that like I'm captivated the entire
Yeah,
time.
I'm
I'm like,
subscribed to one of those guys for sure. On Instagram. I'm subscribed to one of them, so I see every time he takes a watch apart.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I
That's
love
something I've kind of always wanted to do on the side,
You can do it.
but it looks too tedious.
It's not that you can start off by there's several companies that sell
Like a kit.
a kit, and you can get just the gist of putting a movement into a case and then capping it on both sides. And then after you get comfortable with that, then you get into taking it apart. It's really not like
Yeah, I'm sure some of them get very complex.
oh yeah,
but
well no, but like a basic movement.
yeah.
Like yeah, you would just watch the videos and then get the
Huh.
whatever
That's
the
interesting.
instructions for the levels
Right.
of taking, and then yeah, you could. I think it would be something very fun to get to. But then you're talking about some very specific tooling, ultrasonic cleaners, and
Yeah.
very small. You got to be clean. You can't be doing it in a cat house with there'd be little hairs all in all the movements and stuff. And
That would be fun.
but yeah, you're right. It is and that's what I do love about. It's really not because I was never into watches until I.
I've
knew
always
about,
liked timepieces.
exhibition cases because my ignorance when I was whenever I got into watches, which was like 4 or 5 years ago, I thought that an automatic watch, like an automatic mechanical watch, I thought that's what a Rolex was. And I mean, I thought like you had to buy a Rolex to get an automatic mechanical watch. I thought that was their thing.
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
know an automatic mechanical watch is just everybody makes one. I thought that was a Rolex. So I was like, well, of course I'll never own one. And then I was like, wait, I can own one of those and not pay? But this thing was $200. There's one over here that is $500. This keeps better time than that.
Oh yeah.
Like that a month later will be about a minute or a minute and a half off fast.
I didn't
This
realize
doesn't move.
even the kinetic watches, you still got to wind them.
Mm,
If you wear them every day, you'll be okay. But if you
Yeah,
let
that's
it
what I'm
sit,
saying.
you
If
got to.
you-
There's still a. I didn't even know there was a winder thing in it.
Yeah. I walk up to both these watches every day, midday, and do a full term, which is 2. So I do 25 when I'm not wearing it, which is 50. 1, 2, 3, and every day.
Huh? That's.
And that's you just. I have a
something
watch
every day.
winder.
Oh, it just
It
rotates.
just
it.
and you could set it to where it literally will goes and then it stops but it's not even increments. It's like it goes for 2 minutes and it stops for 3. Then
Huh.
it goes for a minute, then it stops for 5. Then it goes for 3 minutes and then it stops for 10 minutes. And
Oh,
then-
so it's like you're really moving it.
yeah,
That's
But-
interesting.
it's really only if you have a watch that's
Worth doing that.
$10,000 or above. Then it
Oh,
would be like,
Lord
okay, you
mercy.
need a watch winder because you want it. You don't want to have to screw with it. You want it to just be
Right.
doing its thing. So, but these, it's like, just even if it dies, just set it, wind it. It's fine,
The watch I had that is taking literally the most lickings was a Timex that
Yeah.
I had it for 10 years. The digital one.
Yeah.
That I just changed the battery on it and then it
Iron
was
Man?
good as new. Yeah. It's one of them.
No, so it's one of the. It's funny because if you get into watch nerdery, there's levels to it, and obviously it's like Rolex and you start naming all the fancy names. But now because of the modern trends, as equal to Rolex is Casio, Timex, and G-Shock. G-Shock is Casio, but
Yeah, yeah.
specifically
Yeah, that
G-Shock.
that brand name.
It
yeah.
is like you have a Patek Philippe, you have a Audemars Piguet, you have a Rolex. Do you have a Casio F91W? What's wrong with you? You don't have a Timex Marlin?
We bought Mila one when she was like, I don't know, 18 or 19 or something. She wanted a white G-Shock something
Yeah.
or another. I was
G-Shocks
like,
are
okay.
awesome. I want a G-Shock. I want a G-Shock as
That's
my
funny.
rough because I use that little.
I never liked them just because they were so bulky.
They're not all of them.
Oh.
Dude, go on to next time you want to waste some time, go on to Amazon and look at G-Shocks, and you'll see.
Well, I mean, I did do that, but it's been a while.
Dude, now, oh man, there's some cool stuff. I like the standard black one with like the blue dial and all that. But yeah, you can get whatever you want. as far as that's concerned. Now we're just gonna get on a watch
I don't know
nerdery.
what's happening. No, it's gonna see my face.
Oh, because you're on an Amazon.
Oh.
You'll never get it. Oh. You almost took a dive.
It was going. Anyways, we have next on the list is resolutions.
Do you do that? Are you silly?
I'll participate if somebody says, well, what's your resolutions?
Are you silly like that, or do you just like, no, I just live my life?
I gotta look up this G-Shock. Oh no, that's not.
No. Oh no.
There we go, Casio
No.
G-Shock.
See, there's your standard one. Which
Huh.
I am the big fan of that.
The GA2100.
Yeah, and now they have color variations, aplenty based on that one. I agree. A lot of those other ones are fairly ugly and Arnold Schwarzenegger looking, kind of like,
Get to the chopper.
and again, people collect that because they know that there's a specific Casio model that he wore in Commando,
Oh, that's funny.
and they collect that one. They collect all those watches because the nerdery of the whole thing has gotten so
Yeah,
exploded.
that's funny.
Crap results, to be honest with you. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that one.
Uh-huh.
And you can get the fully metal ones that are like braceleted. Those are cool.
Who would have known?
Yep. Watch Nerds Unite. There's so many choices nowadays, and there's a knockoff of everything.
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
But yeah, so if you don't do resolutions, you did say when you came in though that you had. What'd you do?
Oh, we're gonna
Oh,
Hey, we're gonna really try and hit the health kick hard.
well, y'all had already come to.
Yeah, we did good through the
Primed.
holidays, but I'm cut drinking out, and I said something else. I can't remember now what it was. What the hell did I say? I don't remember.
Oh, alcohol.
Well, yeah, I was just drinking. I was gonna stop alcohol and
Oh, video games.
video games. That's right.
No more video. Bear.
I mean, I won't.
You're
I
not
won't
even here.
I won't do no video games, but I will cut back. Like I'll just be
You're not
like,
missing anything.
I'll do like, it'll be a once a week thing.
Yeah, or like Saturday night.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
I have nothing else to do and I want to sit
Yeah.
there, if I what I really need to do is I need to work on the stuff.
Yeah,
But then, I mean, when you work all day, it's like I don't want to come home and sit in front of a computer and just continue to work. So I got to have a little bit of downtime. That's like today. Today, I really kind of, like I got things done, but they were little piddly things that just needed to get done. But I wouldn't have got them done if I just hadn't I just sat at my desk and I got, all right, let me take care of this. All right,
Yeah.
let me take care of this. All right, let me take care of this.
And then you knock all that small stuff out. You usually feel a lot.
Yeah, I felt great. I was like,
It's
oh,
not
I got
a-
all this done. And then I was like,